I did my artist presentation on Steve Jenkins. Steve Jenkins was born in 1952 in Hickory, North Carolina. He moved around a whole lot when he was little because his dad was in the military. He had a huge love for books and animals and science, so he always thought that when he got older that he would be a scientist. But when it ended up coming around time for college, he ended up going to an art school in North Carolina for graphic design. He is married to Robin Page, and they have 3 children. And after his second child, he found out that he really had an interest and a passion for children's literature. He says that his children inspire him. For example, this is his book Move, that I'm going to talk about later. And his youngest son inspired him for this book because he had, this book is all about how animals move. And his son had lots of questions about animals and about their locomotion. And so that got him thinking about this book. He has written he's written and illustrated 32 books. A lot of those he collaborated with his wife, Robin Page. He has also illustrated 16 books for other authors. He has won many awards. One of them being the Caldecott Honor for his book What Do You Do with a Tail Like This? His art style is very realistic. As you can see in this book, this bunny looks very much like a rabbit in the wild. His pictures in his books look like they would in real life. His media that he uses is cut and tear paper, and then he collages those. So what he actually does is he has a whole bunch of references. A lot of times he'll actually go to the zoo or he'll go to the aquarium and he'll actually take pictures of the animals that he's going to draw. And then he'll go on the internet and print out a whole bunch of pictures and actually lay them all out in front of him. And he will then sketch what he wants the picture to look like. And then he will start the cut and tear process, and then he actually kind of like collages them together, and it comes out really neat. He also does a great job of using texture. When I was actually practicing my speech and I was showing my friend, she actually reached out and tried to touch it because that's how great of a job he uses with texture. He also does a very good job with lines without actually using lines. He uses the way the words move, and he uses the double spreads to kind of bring your eye across. He uses very simple backgrounds. Most of the time it's just a solid white background, and so your eyes are drawn to the image, just a couple images and a couple words on the page. He does a very nice job with that. And that is Steve Jenkins.